I'm going to show you the 2 best ways to stabilize your footage in After Effects. Stick around. Tyler here from Video Editing with Tyler White, and if you want to learn how to edit video like a pro, start now by subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss anything. So here I have After Effects opened up, my clip already imported and dropped into a new composition. So if we scrub through the footage, you can see it was shot in slow motion, but it is very, very shaky. So what we'll do to fix that, the first thing that we can do, the really quick and easy method, is we'll go up here to Effects and we're going to type in Warp Stabilizer. So Warp Stabilizer, we'll grab it, drop it down onto our clip, and that's automatically going to start analyzing. So now that we have the video stabilizer, Warp Stabilizer, we'll go ahead and have a look at it real quick. And for the most part, it looks pretty good, but it does have that warpy look to it, and you're going to have that when you have a subject with a shallower depth of field, or if you have a lot of camera movement that's going on in your video. So this second option is going to be the better option of the two whenever you're dealing with shakier camera footage or a lot more movement with your camera footage, or you have a subject with a shallower depth of field. So we'll go ahead and we will take Warp Stabilizer off of the footage. Then we're going to click on it, and just keep in mind, I've already trimmed down this video. I did a video on how to trim your layers or clips inside of After Effects. If you're interested in that, you can check it out in the YouTube cards now. I'll go ahead and link that up there. You can check out that tutorial and then hop back over here to this one. So next, what we'll do is we're going to go over here to this side and we're going to click on Tracker. Then we're going to click on Track Motion. That's going to bring up this little box here. This little box here is going to be what's most important for us to be able to properly track our footage. So what I want to do is we have our little box and we have our big box here. For my little box, this is going to be the thing that you're telling After Effects to track. So I want to find a really contrasty portion of the video that is related to my subject. So we got our smaller box here that tells After Effects what we want to track. We want to make sure that something with a lot of contrast. And then we have our bigger box here that tells After Effects the area where to find that specific thing. So if I make this really big, After Effects is going to scan inside of this box to look for this specific thing. If I want to make a bigger box, it's going to be a lot more accurate, but it's going to take twice as long. So I recommend trying to find that happy medium so that you can track your subject. Bring this back out to fit, and then next we'll hit the play button right here, and that's going to track our point. Once we have it fully tracked, next thing that we'll do is we're going to right click and then we're going to click on New and then Null Object. Then we'll click Edit Target. We're going to make sure that the null object is selected and press OK. Then we're going to press Apply. Make sure that the X and Y is selected and then press OK. Next, we're going to go New Camera. Just make sure the settings look like mine. Just press OK. And then we're going to pick whip. It's this little pick whip, this little swirly right here. We're going to pick whip that to the null object. So just click on that and then drag it over to the null object. That tells After Effects that we want the camera to do exactly what the null object is doing. We'll then make the video and the null object 3D layers by selecting these blocks right here. If you can't get this to come up, just click on toggle switches down here and it'll come right up. If it has a block inside of it, that means that these are 3D layers now. As you can see, the video is moving around on its own, but it's trying to keep everything stable. So the way that we can fix this, we'll just go down here to the video and we're going to click P on the keyboard and we're just going to adjust our position. If we need to, we'll press S, adjust the scale. Play around with the scale and the position to keep the video inside of the frame, and then once you have that, it should be nice and smooth. Continue to perfect your skills by checking out this video. Edit like a pro by subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss anything. I'll see you in the next video.